Today I'm in the garage testing my ignition coil to see if it works and to see if this thing will fire.
We're at the movies, huh?
Yep, we're at the movies. So I am testing my old ignition coil here for this is the original coil. It's from my 1963 split window. It has the original number stamped into it, 087 for the 12 volt. So obviously it's very crucial that your coil is producing the right amount of resistance. So to test this, you can use your ohm meter. In this case, mine just has one setting for resistance. If you have multiple settings, but for the test, so you go between these terminals, you want the one that has just regular ohms, and then if you're testing between this terminal and the center terminal, then you're going to want kilo ohms. But I have my new coil here for a comparison. So to start, I should probably move this closer so y'all can see. So right now I'm getting a reading on the old one of 1.3 ohms. So the new one, one's all over the place. Let's try a different spot. 1.6. 1.6 is what you want, 1.5, which it bounced to. That's acceptable. So this is low on that, but you can be a little bit low on that. So let's try this reading. So now we're in kilo ohms, so we're at 7.86 kilo ohms compared to the new, which is at 11.19. So that is where you want to be, but if you are getting close to like 13 and a half, that's really good. So this one's acceptable. This one is well within spec, and you would hope for it to be since it's brand spanking new. And this one's way out of spec. So this one would either produce a weak spark or no spark at all. So it's pretty simple. If you have your ohm meter, take your two readings, your primary and secondary readings, and those are the values to look for. Anywhere below 1.5 is going to be probably too low. And anything below 11, where you start getting below 10, it's probably not going to work for that. So that's a quick little test of how to make sure your car is going to start, and it's a good thing to check that right away. Now, if you are going to replace your coil, and especially if you have a Corvette or something that you care about these numbers, the reproduction ones are imported that have these correct numbers, and I haven't heard good reviews about those from my Corvette supplier. So he said to go with a replacement one, which is made in the United States. So that's what I did, and it's going to be under the ignition shielding, so you'll never know. So put this guy in. So I've got my coil installed. I'll probably have to play with the routing a little bit more once I finalize it, but I'll just have to get the front couple spark plug wires, put it on each side. I have to get under there, and I have the little heat shields over on the arbor press to install, and a couple little brackets to put on the oil pan, and then route those through the engine mount, and then the ignition system's pretty set, so everything looks good there. Next, we're going to jump onto the water pump and I guess maybe back into the interior. We're getting there. That's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out the rest of my videos, and I got a lot of work to do, so I'll catch you guys later.